Hi guys, Blake and Matt from footballboots.co.uk, and today we're comparing the Purecontrol versus the Purechaos. So both pro level ranges by Adidas Football. Which boot is better? We'll find out by the end of this video.
So I've got the Purechaos and Blake has got the Purecontrol, and what you'll see straight away is that we both have the stunning Stella Pack of that white, gold metallic and black colour. Now the difference between the Purechaos and what you'll find on other Purechaos boots is that it actually has an embossed style graphic onto that upper, and it is very, very soft. Now Blake has the Purecontrol and he's going to talk you through that upper a little bit more.
So the prime knit upper on the Purecontrol, it's not the softest material on the market. It's actually stiffer than what you get on the 16.1 prime knit, but overall it's a relatively good upper for the boot itself. It's the laceless design, of course, so no laces. You're going to get that really clean striking surface. The likes of Ozil, Pogba, people that can score from long distance love a laceless football boot. And in terms of textures on the upper, we have NSG on the Purecontrol. Is there NSG on the Purechaos?
So Adidas do actually say on the upper itself that it does an NSG, but you can't actually see it as prominent on what you'll find on the Purecontrol. It's very little dimple kind of texture to it, and you can't actually feel that or see that on the Purechaos. It does have that embossed style graphic. Now in terms of the comparison between how the actual uppers feel compared to each other, the Purechaos is slightly softer than what you'll find on the Purecontrol. So if you are interested in a pair of boots and you want the softest upper out of the two, then definitely go for the Purechaos.
So guys, if you're a club or amateur level footballer wanting to know the fit of the two boots, the Purechaos is the narrow boot, whereas the Purecontrol is the wider option of the two. Yes, the Purechaos does fit wide-fitted footballers just as well as the Purecontrol, but the Purecontrol is the wider fitting option of the two. Maddie, what do you think?
Well, of course, so the Purecontrol is going to be naturally wider fitting, but what the Purechaos does have is that you can customise the fit because it has laces tucked away in this pure cut cover. So if you do want the Purecontrol, if you do have wide feet, then go ahead and get that boot. Or if you're like me with normal fitting feet in terms of width, then definitely go for the Purechaos because you can customise the fit with those laces.
So if we talk about performance, how do they perform on the pitch? The Purecontrol and the Purechaos both have a very, very seamless striking surface. So when you're striking the ball for knuckleballs, long and short passes, it's great with Purecontrol, and it's also very good with the Purechaos because you've got that pure cut lace cover covering the laces, and yes, you can customise the fit the way you want it with the Purechaos and not with the Purecontrol, as we did mention. Maddie, in terms of performance, how do you think?
So I've actually worn both the Purecontrol and the Purechaos for testing reviews before. Now the Purecontrol, it actually did offer me and give me some of the most purchase and feedback I've ever felt with a football boot, because it does have that enlarged striking sweet spot because it doesn't actually have laces. So in terms of ball striking, the Purecontrol does top it compared to the Purechaos. But what the Purechaos does have, it has a softer upper and it's also a little bit thinner. So in terms of getting that barefoot feel, if that's what you want, if you do like something like the Nike Mercurial, of the Superfly, or also the Vapor, and you want to go to an Adidas boot, then the Purechaos will be the better option for you because it is slightly more barefoot.
Okay guys, so responsiveness is a key talking point with any football boot on the market. And yes, the Purecontrol won't be the most responsive boot on the market. It does have a tech fit wrap, which does compress your midfoot very well, but it won't be the most responsive boot out there. The Purechaos will be the better boot in terms of responsiveness, agility and sort of traction. Because it does have laces, you can customise the fit the way you want it. What do you think, Maddie?
Yeah, so to be fair, the Purechaos will give you some better responsiveness compared to the Purecontrol, but in all honesty, the Adidas boots, the Purecontrol and Purechaos aren't the most responsive out there. One thing that I'd change about the Purechaos is this tech fit collar. It doesn't actually wrap around my ankle as tightly as I'd want it to, especially compared to Nike's dynamic fit collar. Now saying that, the sprint frame sole plate is very responsive. It's very stiff, especially in the midfoot region. So if you are looking for those explosive movements, especially in a straight line, then the Purechaos is going to do that for you.
Now on the Purecontrol, we see a conical stud system. So it's slightly designed for something different here. Conical studs, so you're pivoting, you're turning. It's not going to be as aggressive as with the Purechaos stud system. We see, this is the soft ground pair, but we see teardrop shaped studs on the Purechaos, which is really good for agility and traction. A bit different with the Purecontrol, as you got conical studs from heel to toe, pivoting, turning, just a nice sort of comfortable sole plate on the Purecontrol.
So a really important factor when choosing a Purechaos or Purecontrol is how comfortable they actually are. Now wearing both boots, as I've said, both boots are actually really comfortable. If I had to pick one as the winner in terms of comfort, it would be the Purechaos, just because it has a very, very soft upper, and also it's not as aggressive hugging because of that compression wrap inside of the Purecontrol. It doesn't actually do that in the Purechaos. So if you're after a boot for more comfort, then I'll personally go for the Purechaos. How about you, Blake?
I would go for the Purecontrol actually. I mean, I think it's very, very close in terms of comfort levels on both of these boots, but the Purecontrol has the slightly thicker upper, it's got tear fit wrap and this nice prime knit material. And I think overall, in terms of what everyone would say, is that the Purecontrol is the slightly more comfortable boot of the two, based on the fact that the Purechaos is a sort of speed inspired boot. You've got much thinner materials, protection wise and all that sort of thing. It's not going to be great with the Purechaos, but the Purecontrol is actually a very, very comfortable boot, as well as the Purechaos. So this is part of the Space collection by Adidas, and it's the Stella Pack. So we've got a bit of gold on the sole plates. Probably the best thing about these boots in terms of design is these chrome sole plates. Got complete gold on the Purecontrol, and it's sort of a half-half design on the Purechaos. And a bit of gold spattering on the heel here on the Purecontrol. There's slightly more gold with the gold seen on that prime knit material. Design wise, are you a fan?
Well, I'm a massive fan of the Stella Pack in general. Now, if I had to pick my favourite between the Purecontrol or the Purechaos, it's a very, very tight decision. I do like the additions of the gold metallic all over the boot, especially the gradient design of the Purechaos, which the Purecontrol doesn't have. That's much more solid on the sole plate. So I do like the gradient effect. But one fact of the Purechaos that I really do like over the Purecontrol, it has those embossed stars across the upper, and it reminds me a bit of the Champions League football that Adidas make. So the Purechaos would top it for me. How about you?
I mean, I'm pretty neutral with these two colorways. I do like the gold. I'm not in love with the Stella Pack by Adidas Football. I did like something like the Speed of Light boots by Adidas Football a bit better. A complete yellow Purecontrol and a red Purechaos. What was it? Yep.
Solar red.
I think they were classic solid colorways by Adidas. Overall, neutral design. Which boot would you go for?
Well, I mean, they are both very high quality boots, so it really comes down to personal preference. You guys can choose your favourite. I mean, I'll probably personally go for the Purechaos, although I do really like the Purecontrol. It wouldn't really matter to me. I do like both boots by Adidas. How about you?
The Purecontrol for me, I'm a big fan of both boots, but the Purecontrol is just the perfect boot for me. It's going to fit my wide feet very well. That is it. Which boot would you go for, the Purecontrol or the Purechaos? Please put it in the comment section below. Thank you very much for watching, and as always,
we'll see you next time.